What's my name? Kimani. What I came to do. Take money. Kimani. Take money. What's my name? Kimani. What I came to do. Take money. Kimani. Take money. Tantala, Ghost Life, Guantanamela. Never been to Guatemala. Rest of your fools right Camara. Hunt you down like Saddam in Basra. Lavages, but now the Okla. Let it fall for me like water do Niagara. Game tight, natural stamina, I don't need Viagra. Mr. Boombast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. My name is Thomas J. Gilbert, or if you like, you can call me Mr. T, from Royal Advance Productions. Today, we are having a visitor from the United States of America, and we would like to introduce to you our guest of the day. As I told you that Royal Advance Production, we are moving forward by fire. We are going forward by fire. Either the devil likes it or not, we are going forward. So it's another time we're having a guest from our Kola diaspora. My friend, how are you?
Yo, man, I'm good. What up, Mr. T? Kimani here, man.
Mr. Kimani, how have you been?
I'm good, man. Been here, man. I'm in LA, Los Angeles, man, downtown, representing. Happy to hear a voice from Kenya, man.
Wow, nice to hear you. So we would like to know your names. Maybe if you can start with your names and where you were born.
Oh, yes, sir, man. Kimani, that's the name, stage name is Kimani for music and comedy. Born and raised in Muranga. That's where I was born and raised, man. Went to school in Muranga, Mudivi Primary. Went to Kianyaga High. From Kianyaga High, I went to Utalii College. So Utalii College, I did like a Serena Hotel, 5-star, before I moved to the U.S.
So now you're U.S. Glory be to God. You are in U.S., United States of America. Which part of U.S.?
Yes, man.
Which part of U.S. are you?
Right now, I'm in California, Los Angeles, Hollywood. Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
Yes.
How did you find yourself there?
Well, when I moved to the U.S., first I came to a state called Wisconsin, one of the Midwest states they are called here, but that's where I came because that's where I went to school when I first came. Stayed there, then I moved to Illinois, which is where you find Chicago, and stayed there until I moved out here in LA. Actually, I moved out in LA last month to pursue more comedy because it's good for comedy music. So I just moved out in LA from Chicago, yeah.
Chicago. Wow. So now you're enjoying the fruits of the United States of America.
Yes, sir, man. I moved from the Obama land in Chicago, south suburbs where Obama grew. Now I'm in LA, where you hear about the rich and the famous. Hollywood is just like 2 kilometers from where I'm at, you know. So yeah, I'm in downtown LA, where you find Kobe Bryant murals and everything, you know. He was big. That's where the LA Lakers play around here. So yeah.
Wow. So for how long have you been there?
Well, in the States in general, 20 years. But from Chicago to LA, I just moved a month ago to pursue the comedy. There's a big comedy club here called Flappers Comedy Club, where Kevin Hart actually been performing his new materials because he live around there. And I do comedy. So I moved from Chicago last month, but I was in Chicago the whole rest of the 20 years in that region, you know, doing my comedy, my music, and other stuff. Here, you got to do a lot of gigs, hustle, get that money, man, get that dollar, man.
Wow. So are you married there or you're still single there?
Well, no comment, but I got a son, but you know, that I know of. I only know of one. Maybe they'll come up if I make it big and start claiming my money, but for now, I'm married, you know. I'm single, man, you know. I'm married, but you know, I got my boy, my son. He live in Seattle, Washington. But yeah, I'm a happy father, but you know, in terms of marriage and everything, I'm not, you know, like to do my thing.
Mr.
Yeah,
Kimani,
man. You got a beautiful cousin, man. You are trying to hook me up with your cousin?
I don't say United States of America. That place have got they have beautiful women. You know, how can you be single in that place?
Yeah.
There are so many beautiful.
Yeah, man, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder, man. Yeah, women everywhere, man. But you gotta stay focused, you know. Yeah, man.
It's okay. So, Kimani, there was a time you told us that you used to be a musician in Kenya. You used to sing. You used to be a musician, secular. Or did you sing? Were you singing secular music or gospel music that time?
Well, I'm still a musician. I'm a musician. I believe every talent you have is God given. You cannot separate yourself from your talent. If you are Christian, if you are Muslim, whatever religion you are, God gave us the talent and we have to use them. So I don't call myself secular. I don't call myself religious musician. I call myself a musician because God gave me that talent. And I was doing it more here in the US than in Kenya. So, and I'm still doing it. Like my latest song, the Mzito ni Yesu, I did it up when I was still here. I did it last year. I just recorded it. Actually, I did it this year in February when I was in Kenya. So I'm still recording musician, and I don't label myself as either secular or gospel because music, talent is God-given. Let's stop this nonsense of people saying this secular, this is religious. If you don't have talent, you don't. God give you the talent. Like God gave you the talent to be behind the mic. You know, nobody should judge you and say you are secular this, you are, gospel that. Who is the judge? God is the only judge. So I do music because God gave me the talent. I don't label it. And if God put me a reggae version in me, I'll jump and I'll hype it up because God gave me that talent, you know? So I don't like to label myself as secular or gospel. I just give whatever God put in me because without that talent from God, you're useless, you know? So yeah, the last song was called Mzito ni Yesu.
Yo, Kimani coming through. Nimekuja hapa to introduce you to mzito wa wazito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Shetani yaingia, dress no black teams, black hoodie. Wacha ni cheke, akikaagiza darker than the midnight dark, full of sins, that mitele ishindwe ibilisi, akitembea kwa the white road that leaded to death. Jinga hii, get behind me devil, hatuna relationship, wacha kujidai mzito. F you devil, Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. F you devil, Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. You heard? Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Verse ya pili, Yesu Kristo coming through the narrow path. Ameva all white, coming with the goodies, dressing all white, hallelujah. Walking on the street of God, praising God and shouting hallelujah. The devil is a liar. One more time, the devil is a liar. Chagua bro, chagua sis, chagua Buddha, chagua Mathe. Kristo clear, Jesus is the winner. Shetani ashindwe, mzito ni Yesu. Mzito ni Yesu, mzito ni Yesu. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Hey, don't harm wanajua. Yeah man. Hey, 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 hey.
I did that. I also do comedy. I'm a stand-up comedian.
My question is, which type of music do you sing? Is it gospel? Is it rhythm?
I sing,
You sing
I
or you sing
sing,
all of them?
I rap and I sing.
You rap and
Yes,
you sing.
I rap and I sing and I write all my music. The only thing I don't do is produce. I cannot produce. I don't know how to produce. I got other people making the beats. So what I don't do, I don't pretend I know. But I write my own music. I sing and rap in a lot of my music, and it could be gospel, it could be reggae, it could be just rap, but it's God talent, you know. God talent should not be limited. We should not put a cap on God talent. If God puts a reggae tune in Kimani today, I will sing a reggae tune. If God put a Mugithi tune today, Kimani will do the Mugithi. If God give me a Taarab, I'm gonna be Taarab all the way. You know, I will put on a buibui or whatever. So it's what God put in me. It's God-given talent. I don't try to live me myself, man.
But that US is surrounded with a lot of white men there. Do African and producers, are they around there? If you want to sing a Mugithi song, can they do it for you? Or the African producers
Oh yeah,
in-house, or the pattern is?
and once you tell the musician, like the producers, if you give them the vibe, yeah, you give them the vibe, they can create in a bit. And the market for Mugithi is up. That's why you see people like who's the musician that came up here, like the Ham Mugithi guy is what? I can't even remember the name. You've had several musicians come in here, even gospel, even like Kikuyu musician, right? Different, like, it don't matter what type of language you're singing with. Like Samiro, I was trying to remember Samiro's name. He been coming here and making big money because people here are craving for that music from home, you know? So if you're doing it here, of course, they always identify with the hot names in Kenya. A person like Samiro, like gospel musician, let's say somebody like Lois Kim. So they identify with people like that. So they bring people here because we have that homesickness. We want to hear our people, you know? But if you are here, you can do that music. And even using the American producers, you just give them your vibe and they can create that for you.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah, because like I met Saba, you know Saba Mapangala, yeah? Saba Mapangala, Virunga star.
Yes.
Yes, I met him here several times, and he have come here, performed in Chicago. Good friend, I mean, and he come because we look forward to music like that. So, and when he come here, everybody is happy. The whole African, continent like to hear our African people come and perform to us. So it's always, the market is big there for that.
Oh, that's great. So maybe if I may ask you, what are you doing there? Is it music or there's another job that you are doing apart from music?
Well, I still do the music. I do stand-up comedy. Like I said, the club I perform in is called Flappers Comedy. Kevin Hart was there doing his new material. He's going to be there. Can look it up, Flappers Comedy. He's going to be here tomorrow. He's going to be there today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Kevin Hart is going to be at the Flappers Club. So I perform there comedy. I also do the music, but I'm also doing a street campaign. This is different from music. We are doing registration to have people sign up so that the issue of homelessness in Los Angeles can be on the ballot for next year's election. That's how things change here in California. It's not like Kenya where Ruto can wake up and sign something and everybody follows that. Here, it goes by the citizen sign a petition. Then we put that on the ballot for next year election. Then people can vote if they want it or not. So I'm a director here, getting people to sign so that we can have the homelessness in Los Angeles in the ballot for next year's election, and then people can vote on that next November. So you wouldn't believe it, but Los Angeles, where the rich and the famous live, is also home to one of the biggest homelessness in the world. So we are actively on the street doing that campaign to get signature so that we can vote on that for next year.
So what are you going to tell people before the elections? the American
For
people?
this one, for this one, see, when election time come, I did the campaign for Obama, I did the campaign for Joe Biden, so I vote Democrat, progressive. But this one is, we are trying to get the measure on the ballot for next year. So we just want them to sign so the measure can pass, yeah? We are trying to have the government create more affordable housing because the problem here is the housing is so expensive. So we want it to be more affordable, create resources for people who have mental health issues and also drug addiction so that we can get them off the street. And that's why we want to get it on the ballot so next November people can vote yes or no. Because that's how we do it here, like for marijuana, the weed, the wajakoya. In order for it to pass, we put it on the ballot and the citizen can either sign for it or not. That's how we pass things here. So it's not like the president signing on it without involving the citizen. Here you have to get the signature, it goes on the ballot, and then people vote for it.
Oh, that's great. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, you are really enjoying life there in the US. So maybe if I may ask you, how is life there? Is life so is it so good? Because in Kenya everything is too expensive. Our nation of Kenya today, everything you cannot live the normal life. We are suffering as Kenyans. How is the life there compared to Kenyan? Because I guess maybe you have been heard the news about Kenya economy. How is the economy there and the lifestyle?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you because for me, I'm not a person who pretend or lies. You know, when I was in Kenya just in February through May, and the thing is, life here is much better. You get better opportunities, but you gotta take advantage of them. You gotta wanna do the job. There are jobs. You have to wanna do the jobs. They cannot even find enough people to do the jobs. Job paying good. Job paying dollars, and the dollar is high up. Like a dollar is about what? A dollar is about 150 shillings right now, more than that. So the jobs are there. You can do a lot of jobs if you're active, if you're looking. There are jobs always wanting to hire people. So if you're here, you want to do jobs, you don't choose. Because when we come here, we don't all come here and pretend and wear a suit. We hustle. You get down. That's how you dig the dollar out of the dirt. You see? But the jobs are there. You cannot compare Kenya and being here. Somebody might lie to you. Life is hard everywhere, but here you get opportunities. You get jobs. If you want to do them, you can do them 24 hours a day. You can have 3 jobs or whatever, but you got to hustle and do it. So there are jobs, and that's the one thing. In Kenya, people are willing to do the job, but they are not there or they are not paid. At least here, there are jobs.
Wow. So how about the food there? The food there, have you not been missing the Kenyan food? Have you not been missing ugali? Have you not been missing matoke? Have you not been missing
the what? Let us try first. The what? Yeah, what did you say?
I mean, I'm asking you, have you not been missing Kenyan food like ugali, murenda? Eh? The Kenyan food, have you not been missing?
Yeah.
Oh, they are there. The food is there. The African food.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can make the food. I can go to the store, I can buy unga, I can make ugali, buy unga ya chapati, make that. I can buy sukuma, which we ignore in Kenya. Here is a very big thing, even with the Black Americans, it's a very big thing. So people like that. But the only other thing is I cannot get munazi here or muratina. But every other food, I can go to the farm, they slaughter me a goat, I can make mutura, everything else you can get. As long as you know how to make it, you get everything here and you can make it. There are restaurants also that do that as a specialty, but you can also get ingredient and make it, barbecue it at your own place. But munazi and muratina, sipati.
That's very funny. I know you cannot get everything there, but you can get a lot of money if you want. But there's this African food that we normally like as a Kenyan. You're coming from Kikuyu. Is it Central?
Yes.
You call Central?
Yeah. Yes.
What the culture or the type of food that the Kikuyu normally likes? Is it found there?
Well, githeri, you can make the githeri.
Is it there?
Especially, yes, there's a lot of the Mexicans almost cook like us. So on the street, they also have vibandas. But instead of vibanda, like little vibanda, they use their vans. Yeah, you have an old van like a matatu, but in the back you have a kitchen, you have a fridge, so they cook from there and they sell it on the street. And the kajo don't bother them. I'll take clips of you, especially at night. You can see how they do it. They sell their food on the street from the back of their vans, and they make it in there.
But how is it safe? Is it safe for the people to eat? Is if the government is or the country
Yes.
are not disturbing them? Is it safe?
No, they don't get harassed. They don't get harassed at all. They are allowed, and that's how most of the people eat. And the food is being made there fresh. It's very nice.
So
and I wish one day Kenya will get to there.
Are they Africans that cook the food, or is the white people?
No, actually, most of the people, they are not white. They are Mexican, and Mexican are not white. Of course, in Kenya, when we see anything that is not black, we think it's white, but they are not. They even have hard times than us in Kenya. They come from Mexico, which is just next to the U.S., but they are culturally, they are the biggest majority here in California. And so they cook. You'll find them on the street selling, like oranges, pineapple. They are hustlers, yeah? And they also do that thing. They cook their Mexican food, and they barbecue on the road, and it's good. And everybody is eating from there on the street.
So
there are some across here. It's just because I'm not close to them. But I'll get you clips of that, which is a big business. It's nice, man.
So which means that the Africans are not doing that job. It's only the Mexicans that are doing it. If it was
Africans are doing it, but not as the Mexican are the one who see the thing with Mexican, they take pride in their thing. And they are not proud to do jobs like most people think they cannot do that job, but they know money is there. So you talk about me, but they make their money, So they are down there, they sell their clothes, they sell everything there. You can find everything from them on the street. And they're allowed to do it.
And how is racism there?
Oh, it's everywhere, but you gotta go through it. Of course, in LA, there's a lot of people from everywhere. There's a lot of the, actors, musicians, big people, all the rich, famous people around here in Hollywood. But it's still there, especially, and also the police. They are very corrupt, but you gotta just know where to avoid, yeah?
Have you ever faced any type of...
It's always there.
Have you ever found yourself in any type of racism with the police or the Americans? Have you ever found yourself in that in that position?
Countless times, especially in Chicago. I had police pulling guns on me, and and that was before we could record stuff, so you cannot prove it. But I had them, pulling guns on me, saying, "What planet are you from? You have an accent." So they look at you crazy. So you gotta just be careful not to talk too much, because at the end of the day, they can shoot you, you can die, and it's not worth it. So we are told just to be calm, But yeah, we face it all the time. But, life goes on.
Wow. So it's still there.
Yes.
It's still there up to now. It's still continued. The racism is still there.
Yeah, it is. Especially and also with the police here. One of the most corrupt police forces is Los Angeles. It's known. It's not a secret. Remember, a long time ago, 1992, they beat this guy so bad, the black guy, and there was the LA riots when they burnt out of this place. It was due to that. It's still happening. Even today, it's still happening. So you're just gonna be looking out, pretend to be nice to them. They are corrupt, more corrupt than the Kenyan police.
Yeah, but there was a time I was told that even the marijuana, the bang, it is allowed there. People are allowed to smoke the bang. Marijuana, you know it?
Yeah. Oh, here it's legal. Yeah, here it's legal. It's only that I don't have one here. I could have placed it. I partake. God put it out for here to enjoy. It's legal here, yes. You can buy it in a dispensary. Like the way you go buy maramoja, you can buy it and smoke it. And smoke it with the police, smoke it on the street.
Okay. So which drug is illegal now then? Which drug is illegal?
everything else, even weed, you cannot sell it unless you are licensed to sell with a dispensary, so that they can get the taxes. Yeah. But every other drug, even weed, you cannot sell on the street. You only buy from the dispensary. Yeah. So that's the control. But the other hard drugs like cocaine, heroin, you cannot. Those are illegal, right? Meth, cocaine, heroin, those hard drugs. But weed has been legalized in most of the states. It's state by state. Sio ka Kenya ati we make the rule for the whole country. It's state by state. Some states are still not legal, but California was one of the first one to do it. It's legal here.
No, that's
So you can go, don't bother anybody, smoke on the street. That's okay.
That's so ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
you have been there for so many years. You have been facing so many challenges. Are you not missing your family?
Yeah.
Don't you have families in Kenya? Are you not missing them?
Well, yeah. I still have my extended family in Kenya, and like I said, I was there in February, and I tried to come like once or twice a year. I miss them, but all the time I've been coming like once a year. Now it's easier. It's not expensive. A lot of flights come in there. So after this project, maybe in 4 months, I will I'm looking forward to take a break and come back. Maybe in April, inshallah, and come back home, take a break and come back. Yeah.
Oh, so when are you planning to come back?
I
would like you to.
This project is good.
I would like you to bring a gift for me. When are you coming back?
I'll bring you a big ass marijuana for you. So maybe in April, after April, this project goes until April. So maybe thereafter, after the street campaign, in about 3 months.
So am I allowed to ask for the type of gift that I want? Or it's just the one
Yeah,
for you to decide?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to ask for the gift that I want, or you're the one to decide?
Did you say you want a big white woman? What did you say?
No,
you want what?
I don't want a white woman. I have a wife. I'm married with one son, but his name is Israel. So I'm married. I just want a gift from America.
Yeah, so yeah, man. When we get close to there, I'll let you know, and I'll get you a gift that's say made in America.
You can come. You can bring me iPhone 15, man. What do you think about it?
Maybe there will be 17 by then. We'll see what number will be. The number's been changing.
That will be really great.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. And my friend Kimani, this an artist, Kenyan artist, Cannibal. You know Cannibal?
Yeah, actually I know Cannibal, you know, we hooked up, and I used to love his music. One of the OGs, one of the pioneers of the Kenya hip-hop scene. Very big musician with Sharama out there in Mombasa. And Cannibal hit it big. And now I know Cannibal is doing like his transition into religious music, which I totally support. That's what I say, the calling you get from God. So Cannibal is doing that. He transitioned into that, been in touch with him, and I'll try to, you know, get in touch so we can do something like this with him. He can tell us more about his passion and his new direction. Give it up to Cannibal, the chosen one. The chosen one.
Are you so close to him so that you can bring him?
Cannibal, the chosen one.
Are you so close to him so that the next day you can bring him alive on the broadcast?
Like I said, I'll talk to him. I'll tell him about this because that's something I wanted to do with him, like do a live thing with him, which is not a secret because I admire his music before and what he's doing now. I'm passionate about that, and I respect him, and I fully support him. And yeah, we'll do our best to get him. Cannibal, the chosen one, we'll try to get him on this so we can promote this show, okay?
Yeah, that will be really good.
I'll be talking to him. Yeah, I will talk to him.
Have you ever done any collab with him? Maybe one song that you sang?
No.
So
no, we haven't. But maybe when I come to Kenya, looking forward to that, doing whatever God put in our hat, we can do together, yeah.
Which Kenyan artist have you done a collab with? I saw one we did with I saw one we did with Lolani.
Yes, we always been doing a lot of stuff with Lolani since the Obama campaign, when he was still in the nation, working for NTV and stuff like that. But since I haven't come back like to produce a lot of music in Kenya, this is the time I'm trying to identify who, you know, align with my style. So when I come home, I'll have a few different people that I can work with. I recorded my music at different studios in Kenya. But there was one old musician. I don't know if they still perform. I can't even remember when I first recorded in Kenya. But the last time I did this one, Mzito ni Yesu, I did it with Kid Ray's. You've heard of Kid Ray's studio. Kid Ray's been one of the OG recording studio. That's where I recorded that. And so, yeah, I look forward to identify a few people, collaborate because I still have that in me. Do it when I'm back in Kenya.
I listened to that song, Mzito ni Yesu. That song is really, really great and it's really selling. Can you sing for us one chorus for the song? Maybe you can sing. What?
Yeah, man, like the chorus. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, do that. Flow, man. I'll give you the beat. You sing it. You can sing it for us.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Flow, man.
So, yeah. The chorus go. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Basi ya kwanza, shetani yaingia, dressed in all black. Black teams, black hood. Wacha nicheke, akikaagiza, darker than midnight dark. So, that's how it goes, man. And I got the song, put it all out there, man.
Yo, Kimani, coming through. Nimekuja hapa to introduce you to mzito wa wazito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Shetani yaingia, dress no black teams, black hoodie. Wacha nicheke, akikaagiza, darker than the midnight dark. Full of sins, that mitele ishindwe ibilisi, akitembea kwa the white road that leaded to death. Jinga hii, get behind me devil. Hatuna relationship, wacha kujidai mzito. F you devil, Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. F you devil, Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. You heard? Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito. Wajifanya mzito we sio mzito. Yesu Kristo ndiye mzito wa wazito.
How many songs have you been recorded so far? How many?
Allah, we have a group here. I got my brothers from Nigeria. We also have a group that we've been performing with up here. But my Kenyan music is different. But we have another group that we perform here called the Hip Hop Junkies, and we have a lot of music that we did in Chicago.
Okay, so.
And I also do the stand-up comedy, and that's also a thing that I've been doing. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. Keep it going forever. Keep it going for it. Your next comedian is from America's Dairyland by way of Kenya. Everyone, please welcome to the stage, Kimani.
How's everybody doing? Yeah, they call me the Kenyan Kevin Hart. Not because I'm funny, but because I'm the major of the family. But after last week, I saw Kevin Hart in person here. Ooh, I've been feeling tall. I stopped wearing my Ron DeSantis high heels. Well, I wanted to Kunta Kinte here tonight, but they say no shoes, no services. And now I'm feeling all tall again. Well, I shouldn't tell you where I'm from. It says right there, I got a name tag. I'm from Kenya, and I'm proud of it. Because we are from somewhere, right? Yeah. Any Native Americans here? Give it up for... Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is, I'm proud of being from Kenya, right? But everybody been telling me, Kimani, you got a Wisconsin accent, man. You're not from Kenya. So I always wear anything that says Kenya. I carry my birth certificate to show that I'm from Kenya. Well, my boy Obama been trying to hide his birth certificate to prove that he's not from Kenya. But I'm gonna be a proud Kenyan and speak Swahili to you, you know, Hakuna Matata, Rafiki and stuff, until Trump become president again. Once Trump become president again and start saying he's gonna throw everybody out, hey, I was born in Gary, Indiana. Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, we used to be all in the street together. All the Swahili I speak, I picked it up from Michael Jackson, Liberian girl. Nakupenda pia, nakutaka pia, mpenzi we. And also from Lion King, Hakuna Matata.
So,
Yeah.
so impressive. So you're planning to bring something new on the table with the Nigerians, or until you come back?
Yeah, we still, and they like Nigerian American, and they still performing down in Chicago, Milwaukee area. They are also making some new songs, and so yeah, we are trying to make a new production soon. Yeah, some soul Afrobeats. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yep.
You know that this like, let me say, in Kenya or in America, there are some youths in Kenya and in America.
Yes.
Maybe if I'm not wrong, there are some youths that
Yep.
they sing just to get women. They sing that
Yes.
only to get the attraction from women. There are
Okay.
people who sing only to get money. Is this music paying?
Yeah.
Is it paying? Music, is it paying fast?
Man, for me, I don't believe in that. Like I said, that's why I said I sing what God put in me. It's a talent that nobody can take. I don't care about that. I don't care about when I get that passion to do a thing, I do it because I believe in it. And you're not gonna get 100% people liking it, but I do what God put in me without considering how, how it's gonna be viewed. So long as I'm not being negative and it's the message I have, I'm not trying to appease or appeal. I'm just sending the message that I have from God-given talent.
So what are you going to tell people, the musicians, that they sing only to get the attraction from women? Because there are a lot of men and women
Yeah.
like the artists. They sing just to get women. They sing just to get
Yep.
to be famous. What do you have to tell them, such kind of people?
What I say is, don't be fake. Be yourself, and don't be chasing cloud. Don't be like just doing it for somebody else's sake. Do it because you have the talent. Do it because you have the passion. Do it because you can, and everything, fame and everything else will come. Don't try to be fake. Be yourself, and stop trying to please people. If you don't have the talent, get away. Just go do something else. There's a lot of talent, but don't do it just to be or try to appeal to people, Yeah. Be confident. If you don't have, most people who do that, they are trying to cover up for other weaknesses. If you believe in your talent, you do it. You don't have to bring somebody down. You don't have to be negative. So if you're just doing it for the wrong reason, just quit.
Right. So maybe this might be the last question. Who is your role model? A role
Yes.
model like a musician here in Kenya. Who is your role model? Apart from America, who is your role model here in Kenya?
Well, like I said, I respect Cannibal a lot because he was there, OG, long time ago. They sustained, they did their thing. And when he had a different calling, he's not ashamed to move to a different calling, what God has put to him. And that's the kind of people we need, people with conviction. If you believe God is calling you to do something else, move. Do not listen to the noise. Do what God is putting in yourself. And that's why I respect Cannibal, because he could have just sustained or pretended, but go to where God is guiding you. God, at the end of the day, is the ultimate guide, and he gave us the talent. Follow your dreams and be real. Stop being fake. So, yeah, big it up to Cannibal, the chosen one. That's who I would pick it out because he transitioned very well, and he's proud of what he's doing. No question and no explaining to anybody.
Yeah, that's a good improvement for Cannibal. I can see maybe wherever he is, if he watch this broadcast some days, we'll be glad to have him on the broadcast. And I look forward to have an interview with him. So, Cannibal, wherever you are, God bless you. You have just taken a good step. I know God has transformed you. It's now like an example for other musicians. So personally, I would like to meet him one day and have this conversation. And you too, when you come back, I'm expecting you to have something good with him, a collab, or one song with him, or even more
Yeah,
when you
man.
come back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, and I will be in touch. You, when you finalize that, send it to me. We'll make sure he sees this. So, and we'll go for there because yeah, stay strong, you know, and keep the faith and don't be fake. Be real. Just do your thing.
Thank you so much, Kimani, for coming up, for joining us this broadcast live from Los Angeles. This is Roll Advanced Production. I'm your host, Thomas J. Gilbert. You can just call us through the following number that is on the screen. That is 0720 048765. Or you can send us an email message at rolladvance59@gmail.com. If you have any complaint or compliment that you'd like to share with us, just do it right now, and we shall get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Mr. Kimani. Have a good day. From wherever you are, have a good night.
One love.
One love.
Yep. One love, and subscribe, man, to the channel. Let's get it to the top. One love. Have a good one, man.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep. Good night.
You are watching Royal Advanced Net TV.